Hello YouTube, this is Jake here again with another video. And today I'm just going to talk about why people should be thankful for things they get or things they got. And as you know, there's people who are never thankful for anything they have, which is heartbreaking to me. Well, it doesn't really break my heart, but it just makes me go like, just be thankful that you at least have something. That's all. And so I'm just going to kind of talk about this. Because, this can come to like so many factors. Like, this can come to you getting a car. Like, say that all your friends in school, they got like some nice ass cars. Like, they got like an up to date, like one of the latest F 150s or one of the latest Dodge Rams or Tacomas or Silverados, or even one of the nicest looking cars, just one of those regular everyday cars that are brand spanking new, something like that. But then there's you who just got your first car, and the next thing you know, you see what you get. You get a 2003 Toyota Camry. You're like, this is not a nice looking car. But then you got to think to yourself, the car will take you from point A to point B, and lo and behold, you'll be fine. If it takes you from point A to point B with no underlying issues, then you're perfectly fine. If it runs smoothly, if it has no problems with the brakes, then it's a good working car. I mean, a car doesn't have to look nice. I mean, any kind of vehicle. It doesn't have to be, I'm not mean like anything. I mean, like, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that no matter what, even if you have a car that's nice or older, it don't matter. As long as it can take you from point A to point B with no underlying issues. Like, let's see, like my parents, they have older vehicles. My mom has a vehicle from 2001. My dad has a vehicle from 2008. I'm not saying what vehicles they are, but they both have vehicles from the early and late 2000s. And guess what? Well, I mean, my mom's car got some kind of issues, but it takes her from point A to point B with no problems. And my dad's truck, no problems either. And I'm currently trying to save my money for a vehicle, like car, truck, and please mind that. But simply, do I care if it's nice looking or not? No. And fuck, I don't even care if it's like, say, a car from the 90s. If it can take me from point A to point B with no issues, hooray, that's all that matters. I mean, a vehicle's a vehicle. I mean, like, just take this for example, you can just compare, say, okay, there's two popular kids in high school, okay? There's this football player, and he just turned 16, and his parents got him a brand spanking new car. Like, one of the brand new models that came out that exact year. I don't know, just say it's one of the new Ford Mustang models, okay? Just say it's that. And then say that Joe, on the other hand, is one of the other popular kids in the school, except he's not in any kind of sports at all. But the reason why he's popular is because of how big his muscles are, Just say that he gets a lot of attention because he hangs out with a lot of popular kids, and he gets a lot of fame because of how ripped he is. And he turned 16 as well. And what kind of car does he get? A 2003 Toyota Camry. Now, I'm using that because that's something that can come to my mind, and that's what one of my neighbors had. I think it might have been 2003 Camry. I don't know. But simply, look at them. They're both popular kids, and they both have cars they got for their 16th birthdays. One of them has a brand spanking new car, and the other one has a used car. But one of them's disappointed that they got an older car that's used and not one of the nicer looking ones. And then the other one, on the other hand, has one of the nicest looking cars, one of the newer ones. And this one's upset about that they got one of the older looking cars, and this one's happy that they got one of the newer cars. And then there's one of the unpopular kids in the school who has, say, a vehicle he inherited from his dad. Say it was a car his dad bought in the early 2000s, and then his dad used it for so many years, to and from work. And he hands it over to his son, who now turns 16, who has a license. And what does that unpopular 16-year-old tell the more popular 16-year-old who has that older car that he's not happy about? And what he would probably say is that, that's my car over there. My dad bought it back in like 2002, 2003. It's an older vehicle, but there's no issues with it. It takes me from point A to point B with no problem. Just be thankful that you at least have a car. There's plenty of people out there who are 16 who haven't even been through driver's ed yet. And there's people who are 16 who don't even have permits. And there's people who are 16 and they have a license, they have a driver's license, but they don't have a car. That's just how it is. But the whole point of the video is that, this isn't just for cars, but this is kind of a popular thing, because like kids get kind of, upset when they don't get the nicest car. But if you want one of the nicest car, you just gotta save up your money. That's all you gotta do. For me, I'm not going for one of the nicer cars. For me, I'm going for a used vehicle because, number one, they're cheaper, they're affordable, and also, it's also better to buy a used car for some reason. I think you save a lot more money. I don't know. Or maybe your insurance might be slightly better for it, but the difference is pretty negligible, or at least to me. But yeah. But simply, just be thankful for what you got, That's what you can ask an unpopular kid, If the unpopular kid's got an older car, he can tell you, or he or she can tell you that if it takes you from point A to point B with no issues, like I have an older car, Like I was saying, the unpopular kid, now I don't have a car by any chance, but I'm just saying that if an unpopular kid has an older car, he tells one of the popular kids who just got an older car, he can say, look, if the car takes you from point A to point B with no problems, then you're good. Just be thankful that you at least have a car. There's people out there who don't even have a car. This kind of reminds me about this one video I was watching on Instagram from my buddy Lamar. Well, actually, it wasn't from him, but it was a reel he shared of a story. And this guy said that this is my car in the background. Now, it's no Lambo. It's not one of the nicest looking cars. It takes me from point A to point B with no problems. Just be thankful for what you got, And this is also kind of a similar thing when it comes to, like, say, Christmas Day or your birthday. You get a gift that you don't like. Just be thankful because there's some people who get absolutely nothing, Getting something is better than nothing, And even when it comes down to getting a vehicle, you get, like I said, an early 2000s car instead of one of the newer 2021, 2022 models of a car. Just be thankful that you at least have a car instead of not getting one. It's better getting a car than not getting one. You know what I'm saying? So please comment down below if you actually agree with me on this. Which I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree on me. Just maybe comment down below about, like, other things you can be thankful for besides, like, cars and Christmas presents. There's plenty of other things you got to be thankful for, But simply, what I'm saying is that just be thankful for what you got. Whether it's cars, birthday, Christmas gifts, whatever it is, just be thankful. Because if you at least got something, why bother throwing a hissy fit about it? There's just no point. So yeah, guys. Anyways, I'll see you on tomorrow's video, and I hope you all have a good one. And also, I got to get the sides and back trimmed up, so yeah, y'all will see me with a haircut. Yeah, well, I'm leaving the top alone, but sides and back are going to get cut off. So anyways, see y'all later. Bye.